Good morning, it's Sunday, and I'm just going to read a piece from the Mind website. I don't know if you know about Mind, but it's an organisation that charitably run by volunteers mainly. I think basically they offer resources for mental health awareness and education for people who are affected by conditions, but also to try and campaign to improve services and to affect legislation basically that the government set. And Mind have done quite a lot of campaigns to try and break down discrimination against people with conditions like bipolar disorder, and to try and break down ignorance in society as well. So there's a website and people can post on forums, and they can also chat about their own conditions. And there's a lady who's posted about bipolar type 2, different to mine. I believe mine's understood as type 1 due to my past illness, but there's a comment on the end of her description of her condition, and I just wanted to read that comment out by somebody called Caroline. Hi, I've been sectioned twice for extreme highs, and they were very positive experiences, as many of you will possibly agree. I also suffered extreme lows. I feel as a result of how you're treated when you have a high, instead of being congratulated on experiencing a near nirvana state with no chemical input, unlike most of the youth culture of today, you are locked up with not a lot of support. Fair enough, it is not a state that can be maintained for very long, but with healing and personal support and a great deal of grounding, some of these episodes could actually be massively beneficial to a person, very profound at least. I am not on medication, as I really dislike the side effects that were with haloperidol and olanzapine, feeling flat, no personality, and put on weight, etc. Instead, for the past 6 years, I have worked at finding out how to be truly myself. I've talked with my friends and family, I've read books on psychology, I've quite frankly worked extremely hard at finding any way to describe the highs, learn from them, and gain an insight into what I learned and what I would like to achieve, eating healthily, lots of exercise to combat the lows. I feel that with the self-acceptance, many people can perhaps be helped, rather than with the here's some meds and off you go approach. I was not offered 1 hour of counselling in hospital or afterwards, and that alone may have helped me. However, I feel I'm quite insightful into my state of mind, and mostly have been through my younger life. I've managed with the help of my friends and family. Sorry if this post is offensive to anyone. I hope everyone finds a good place to be within themselves. Love and light. It's not exactly the same as my experience, but again, hospitalisation and medication. Whereas Caroline could have been offered counselling, talking therapies. And I had explained to me about a month ago when I saw my psychiatrist, who I'm not going to be seeing him again. He was just a locum. I just saw him once. I'm waiting to be handed on to a new consultant soon, through in the community, that people with bipolar disorder have a psychiatric condition that needs to be medicated. And he informed me quite categorically that psychological treatments such as talking therapies, counselling, CBT, cognitive behaviour therapy, or any other form of spoken counselling, psychotherapy, does not assist bipolar sufferers. They need medication. Now, when I see my doctor next time, I intend to ask if I can come off my medication, lithium. I expect to be turned down. I expect me asking my doctor this will make them flag up that I've got a problem, because normally if people have accepted the condition, they don't want to come off meds. But I just do want to come off medication after a year and try and explore things through talking properly with a counsellor. But I've not had 1 hour or half an hour or 1 minute of counselling from anyone outside hospital in the past year and a bit. And I've relied on family and friends as well, and my own sort of faith. So that's just food for thought really, about how we treat sufferers and how society expects them to respond without anybody to talk to. So that's just one to think about today.